Well, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday morning. It's a little chilly here in Michigan. It's 51 degrees. Hoodies out. And we just accepted our first offer. We're actually right outside the restaurant. We're at Leo's Coney Island. And yeah, let's go pick that up. Alright, the order is picked up. We are 7 minutes away, 3.3 miles. So let's go get it delivered. Let's get this one dropped off. Alright, so that order was dropped off. It was a $2 base and $5.50 tip, totaling to $7.50. Alright guys, we just arrived at Meijer, and we had one shopping order, and it was going to be 2 items, and then as soon as I got here, I got another add-on. I think it was like for 4 items, something like that. Yep, so it's a total of 6 items, 2 customers. Yeah, let's go do that one.
Head north toward Ford Road.
Alright, so we're gonna drop off the first one. It's 6 minutes away, 2.1 miles, for $6.75. That took a little longer than expected. I don't like even shopping for myself, so I need to familiarize myself with the store, so I could do it quicker. And then the checkout lanes were kind of long, so that didn't help either. But yeah, let's make our way to the first customer. Alright, so the next one is 5 minutes away, 1.7 miles, and it was the $8 add-on. Alright,
The customer requested you leave the order at their door.
Somewhere around
Additional
here.
instructions.
Alright, I'm just gonna park and walk. Okay, finally done with those 2 shopping orders. Ugh, I hate shopping orders. I know they pay probably a little bit more based on what other YouTubers do. They do DoorDash and stuff, but I hate shopping. So that was a $2.50 base and a $5.50 tip. So that was $8. Alright guys, so after quite some waiting, we finally got an offer for King's Bakery. We just arrived. Yeah, that was a lot of waiting after that shopping order. I did decline one offer, and I'll mention it probably at the end of the video. I'll do like the honorable mentions that I declined. But yeah, we're here now, so let's go pick it up. Alright, so order is picked up. 13 minutes away, 6.4 miles, and the offer is for $9.
Your destination is on the right.
Alright. So that order is dropped off. And that was a $2 base and $7 tip. So that totaled to $9. So not too bad. Alright, so I did take a small break. I went back home, took out the dog, but now we're back on it. We have accepted a Sweetwater's coffee and tea for $7, and we are just here. It's behind me, and yeah, let's go pick it up. Alright, order has been picked up. This is interesting. So it's handed to me, and he says, if you're a smoker, please pass this delivery off to another driver. My wife is highly sensitive to smoke. So that's the first time I've seen that one. Not a smoker, so we're good. Alright, let's get some directions. 9 minutes away.
Head south toward North Canton Center Road.
4.3 miles. Alright. Let's get this going.
Your destination is on the...
Okay, order has been dropped off. That was a... How do I get out of here now? Maybe I'll make a left. So that was a $2 base with a $5 tip. So that was $7. Alright, so I just accepted our next offer, and it's here in Taco Bell, so I just arrived. So yeah, it's gonna be a $10.27 offer. So I'm gonna go pick that one up. Alright, so order is picked up, and we are 8 minutes, or 9 minutes now, Google says, 3.7 miles away. So let's get going. Alright, so that order is dropped off. It was a contactless delivery. So I did, like, when it's a contactless delivery, it does prompt me to call the customer to see where they want it dropped off. I'm pretty sure they just meant probably like leave at door, but when they don't put that, then it doesn't allow me to just take a picture and leave and just leave it there. It wants me to do all the steps, call the customer, take a picture, and then give a description of maybe where I left it, and then it will let me continue on with the delivery process. But so as I was calling her, I think she was like at a work call meeting, so I felt really bad about that. But I did send her a text message after the delivery, letting her know that maybe there's an option. I don't do DoorDash. I don't order DoorDash. But maybe there's an option that says just leave it at the door, so we don't have to bother her. But yeah, I mean, it's dropped off, so we'll just wait for the next offer that we get. Alright guys, we are arriving at Tropical Cafe for our next offer. After I dropped off the last one, I did sit in the parking lot and declined maybe like 3. But I'll mention them at the end of this video. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this offer. Alright, so that order has been picked up. It was a smoothie. However, I was a little confused because I went in there and I had the receipt said C employee. And so I was like, okay. And I went there and I tried to look for an employee, and the guy's like, oh, someone took the quesadilla. And I was like, he started to do the order, but I didn't have a quesadilla order on the DoorDash. And so someone else that probably was the one that actually wrote
In 100 feet, turn left onto Ford Road. Take the next left onto Ford Road.
Okay, hold on one second. That thought. Oh, cars are coming, so okay. So whoever wrote that C employee had a little more information. So apparently there was another dasher that took the offer, took the quesadilla, but forgot the drink. So he didn't check, or he or she didn't check what the order was for. So I guess he delivered the quesadilla without the drink, and so now it had to be resubmitted to get the drink, and so then I picked up that one. And so now I'm taking her the drink. Yeah, so that's what happened. Here's the front door. Okay, let me go find the front door. I'm here, I just don't know where I am. The directions don't really say what door to use, nothing. And there's cones everywhere. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go back. Alright, order has been dropped off. So this one, I think because the other previous dasher messed up, so DoorDash had to, pay for the delivery. So the base pay ended up being $7.25, but the customer tip was 0 because probably the first dasher took the tip, if there was a tip. So total is $7.25 for this one. Alright, we just got to Burger King to pick up our next offer.
Your destination is on the left.
base pay and $3 customer tip to make it a total of $5. Alright guys, so I just received an offer. It's a $6.50 from Sweetwater's Coffee and Tea, and we're just here, so let's go pick that one up. If I remember to turn off the car.
Your destination is on the right.
I'm always a little conflicted coming to this neighborhood. I've done it, maybe this is like the third or fourth time. It's a little far away from where all the restaurants are, a little too to the south, and there's nothing that you can pick up on your way back. So I think I'm going to be more considerate of the pay. Like, it better be like almost $2 a mile coming down here. Yeah, because then there's nothing. Like, that one was a $2 base and a $4.50 tip. But now I've gotta make myself go all the way back. And I think if I didn't have like an EV, that would be a no. Alright, so we're back dashing. I took a break, went again to take out my dog, and then I logged on. Maybe I took a 30-minute break. I logged back on, and it took forever to give me a reasonable offer. I think I declined like maybe 3 while I was waiting, and finally I got a good offer from La Bistro. So it's a $6 offer, and I believe it was like a 2-mile drive, so not bad. In the meanwhile, I was watching, while I was waiting for a good offer, I was watching the live from Brash Dasher. I think he dashes in Oregon, and he is right now driving to Nebraska. So I was watching that live feed. I do like watching his videos from that he does. But anyways, back to where we are. Let's go pick this order.
Your destination is on the right.
Alright, so that was a $2 base, $4 tip, to the total of $6. Alright, so we're back at Meijer. I'm gonna make one pickup at Meijer, and then I'm gonna head to Walgreens and pick up another item, and then we deliver. So yeah, let's go to Meijer. Alright, we just arrived at Walgreens. Let's go pick up that one item.
You have arrived.
Alright. Two pickups, 2 drop-offs, same delivery, 2 pictures, but we got it done. $4.75 base, and customer tips was $2 for one and $1 for the other one, so it was $7.75 total. Alright, so I decided to end my dash like 10 minutes earlier. I was getting like really bad offers that I just kept declining, and I just tanked my AR right now. I'm below 70% now. I'm at 69. So I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go mow my lawn. So numbers here. So today we made $81. And active dash time was around 4 hours. So $81 for 4 hours of active time. Then for the bad offers that I mentioned, the honorable mentions. Let's see. And what one was it? In the morning, I received a 7.5 mile offer for BJ's Wholesale Club, and that was a $6.25. I was like, no, decline. The next one was in the morning as well, 10.8 miles, and it was $8.75. And I was like, nope, decline. Then the next one was around noon. It was 10.7 miles, and it was $8.50. So I was like, nope, not. And it was a Dash Mart, so I was nope. Then also around noon, I had a 4.7 mile for $5. And I was like, no. Then the next one came in also around noon, 11.2 miles, and it was a $10 offer, and I was like, no. And then by around 2 p.m., it was a 5.1 miles for $3.75, and I was like, no. And then the next one was also around 2 p.m., 2:30 maybe, 7.3 miles, $8, and I declined that one too. The next one came probably around this time, I think it was. Yeah, it was the last few minutes right now. 11 miles. I think it was probably the most ridiculous one. 11 miles for $6 for coffee, some coffee place. And I was like, there's no way. Then the next one, no, actually maybe this one's the most ridiculous one. It was for Firehouse Subs, 16.3 miles. 16.3 miles. You know what the offer was? $9.75. No, declined. Then the next one was another Dash Mart, around this time as well. That's why I tanked my AR, because I just kept getting these offers, and I was like, okay, time to go home. 7.9 miles, $8.25. Yeah, no, at this time, you know, for almost dinner time, it was a Dash Mart. It was taking me to another township. No. And then I got another Dash Mart, and it was like the same one that I declined, but it was just an add-on. It was 10.7 miles for $12. No. And then right as I was on my way driving home, I got hit with a Meijer 8-item shopping 6.5 miles for $7.50. And by then I was like, I'm already committed to going home. I'm done. After all those declines that I had to do, I was like, it's time to go home. And that was it. So, how many declines did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I think there was a 13 that I declined. It was for one item at Lowe's. It was also on my way here. That one wasn't that bad, but I was just done for the day. I could care less. It was I believe it was like $8 offer for 2 miles, but I was done. Anyways, that concludes probably the week. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come out again tomorrow. I have work. Weekends, I usually don't dash unless I'm very bored or something, or there's not much to do at home. So then that means maybe I'm scheduled for next Tuesday and Thursday as always. So anyways, thank you for riding along with me, keeping me entertained doing these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.